Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Is anybody there? Okay, it says hello. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. Apologies, apologies. My OBS crashed. You know how it is. The old OBS crash. No, Vidya, you might need to refresh the page. Refresh. Yeah, I think it started a new YouTube live stream. I hate when it does that. Oh my god, bruh. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm back. Alright, let's just see if we can get this functioning at all. Let's not set this. Or just skip it, actually. So we're just going to do map 4 and then set value at index 0 and 1 to be this and that, I guess. Or within the one grid. Hit the one griddy. Okay, so even within the one grid, it's just fucked. If alternatively I did set value by name, set vector for or just set value. Set float value, name, balls. The problem being that this isn't exposable, you know? No runtime expose. Then we got these values, bam, this value, schwam, bam, bam. We hit save, apply. Why are you all shitty? Oh, the griddy. So then if we went to here and we said sample, oh sorry, get previous float value, balls, and also dicke. And then we put that into there, and then the grid is this one. So now just getting them by name and, you know, setting them on there. Then this should work. Well, fuck. Hash grid, bam, interaction bubbles input, input grid. Did I set that to, yeah, input grid? Final input grid, just input grid, hash grid. Yeah. And down here, add dudes to the thing. Add deform input, the blah blah blah, input grid. Dick and balls. Into there, into there. So again, if this was red, if balls were red, then it goes red. Cool. So it's the getting from here that is real fricked up. If we just said grid 2D collection, input grid. Are these set value things just like fucking busted ass? What if the value was just 1? Or, yeah, just 1. Just red. And if this one was 1. So both dick and balls are 1. And then output, whatever. Then, yeah. So what, it just can't get by name? Set num cells, set blah blah blah, set void index. What else can I set on you? Nothing. Cells is, yeah, XY cells. Can I go here? Bunch of getters, index to linear, linear to index, sample, previous, set, float value, set num cells. There is no max. No, there's no max. This shit's wild. It's like they just don't want people to enjoy using Niagara, you know? But why can I not do it by name, you know? Injection bubbles input from the input grid. The input grid has been set as the input grid. Okay. So then why will this not work? This is supposed to be map set for each pixel. This is data interface input grid. We're drawing this. Like if I did a map set, right? And I did a new one called, so it's a float. This one's called balls, right? And then we change that to stack context, so that will then register that. What's it called? Then we just say, hey, put balls as 1. Well, actually, you know what? Just do this. Then if we sampled balls, we should get the stuff. Oh, good, hero. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you've been well. Yo, Night Cow, how's it going? Yeah, so it looks like setting variables is just busted. But then why is it that why do we get that grid like that cross pattern? Like that can't be a coincidence, you know? So when we try setting, so we can get it there. When we try setting it, like this, like set balls, I feel like it's not actually, yeah, it's just not setting it. Set float value by name. But is that only because it isn't declared? Like if I said map get float value balls from stack context, so that yes, this is declared, but we don't actually use it. And then it's got this fucking whatever. How do I user params? No, params. Balls. Hello? Ball. Locals. No, stack context. Here we go. Balls. How do I... What's the... I always forget. Oh, it's in details? No. Yes. Just value 0. Right. So this should now exist. It should be registered under a name. And then, bam. But no, it won't do its thing. So these just don't work. Set float value. Index value. Because then, yeah, we can use the get previous float value by name, balls, at this index. Put it in here, do that. So if we actually just set it as a regular, you know, stat context. Then, yeah, we would get, it would be drawing. I wonder if that's just a bug? Question mark, question mark. Niagara grid set attribute node. Initialize the attributes on emitter spawn. That's a Niagara system. Niagara system. Is it maybe that the attributes have to be initialized? Grid 2D, initialize RT. What do you do? What are your things? Override format, size, render target. Blah, blah, blah. Grid. Here at user. No, that's not what we want. That's like the old one. There was a thing. That said num attributes. Which was in like 2D. Update sim attributes. But then here it says num attributes. Clear before iteration stage. Object clear the buffer prior to a stage where the iteration count does not match the grid resolution. Useful stages where one wants to do sparse writes and accumulate values. Sparse writes and right, like yeah. As in like temporally sparse, not spatially sparse. It's like num attributes, I don't know, 32? But then it's like grid, like, you know what I mean? Because as soon as I changed this, do you know what I mean? You know, input grid. Then those all disappear. But why? I guess this is making a grid? Is there just default values for input grid? Do you have any stuff? Nothing. Oh, no. Hold on. Okay, there's a drop down here. Son of a bitch. All right, we might be cooking. We may be cooking. Input grid, number of attributes. 32. For example. As in 32 integer attributes, probably. Alright, hold up. If we do this by attribute index, So this, the only annoying thing is that that can't be set at runtime. So that would have to be... I mean, that's kind of fine. It just means that if I just set the default to be 32 by 32... Well, no, 32 would be... math. What's square root of 32? Fuck it, 36. 6 by 6. I don't know. Okay, we may be cooking. So if I then said set by index... Actually, I'll just keep them there. But if we set an index, this can fuck off. This can go in here. Hello, hello. So 0 and 1 are R and G, respectively. Respectfully. And then when we yeet them out here, unpack, you can then get them by dude, and then schwinger. Swing. Let's see if this does anything different. Potentially. Why? Bruh! I don't think that actually does anything world grid extents. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Alright, what I want to know is this just doing it from the center of the grid? Or is it from my character's component, you know? So if I get rid of the bubble from my character, okay. Oh, you know what it is. You know what it may very well be. Fuck yeah. Huh. So it's probably that all attributes, even named attributes, are indexed attributes, right? Which means that for these ones, 0 and 1, they are the first ones that we ever set, which would be pixel location world space. Well, it's actually local pixel location. And then landscape height, water height. Do you know what I mean? That's probably why we're getting that grid. We're hitting the griddy. Oh, that's like very error prone though. Fuck. I mean, I wouldn't need to do grid location worlds. Well, no, that would only be on the final one that I'd do that. For the hash grid, we just need input position. Do we even need to set anything ever? Not really. Oh, no, we do for the... Oh. Now I could do a pass over the final input grid to cache the RVT values, then do the hash grid input, sampling from the final doodad, blah, blah, blah. Then write or unpack the hash grid into the final grid again. So the hash grid would only have numbered indices. Because, yeah, this is so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then well, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 would be free. And 19 for the test, right? So then if we got by index... Fuck, what did I say? 18 and 19? I can double check that. There is something happening here. Have I fucked that up or something? Fuck it, let's just go up to like 24 and 25. Then we're going to set that, don't worry about that shit, into there. And when we unpack it, 24, 25, make vector 4, interaction bubbles input. That's from here, get at these dudes, make the call. Make the call. Maybe it doesn't initialize them straight away. Actually, did I even add that back to the player? I didn't. I'm actually stupid as fuck. Maybe this is working. It is. Okay. We may be cooking big time now. Because now we can potentially, of course, set the variables by index, which means that we can use a loop to set values by index on a grid and then retrieve them at an index at an attribute layer on a loop or using math. Oh, no, what the fuck just happened? Okay, maybe they still need to... Wait, did you just, like, fuck off? No. You are Debubble. Debaby. 2425. I'm guessing it's... These need to happen before a map set with, like, a dummy... Even if it's just a dummy thing. Dummy thick. You know what I mean? It's like, this doesn't work. Yep. But then if this is there, just setting balls, then... Am I just, like, tripping? What the fuck is wrong? Eh? Am I stupid? Interaction bubbles input zeros. Why the fuck do you care? Wait, is that what the issue was? No. Huh? That's just being set to 0. Oh, was there maybe just an error because we set them here? Wait, what? What's the issue here? Am I just, like, tripping? Have I just said 36 or some shit? Should only get some side to side. Some sideways action. Yeah. Okay, so they definitely are being stored by index. It's just a matter of getting the actual setters to work. Requires a bit of finagling. Ugh. Now my internet's dying. Alright, at least we know it's possible now. Or, like, how we actually do it. It is kind of annoying we have to do... Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. This is just a weird thing. I guess it has to set one that actually gets used later on. Like, actually retrieved later on. Like, if, for example, if I removed that, and we then made balls, and that was stat context. And because balls isn't being retrieved anywhere later on, then it probably isn't. It's probably culled, you know? So we're not getting anything here. But then if we retrieve balls, balls stat context, like this, then maybe it does. Okay, well, what if we actually use it by multiplying by 0? Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Nah? Why? What? Why does it care? If the other thing is created or referenced. This is like giga weird. I mean, I could do add deform input to deform sim, whatever. Instead of getting this, I could just do sample sample previous grid float no, but that's by name. What was the what was it called? Get previous value at index, but can we just value at index? Sample previous. Value at index. This one. There we go. So that would be this. Break. Bam. Do this. Get 24. Probably. I don't fucking know. Oh no, this is supposed to be like after it's been set and shit anyway, so... Sorry, after it's been unpacked. Because we don't have to like go through the hash grid math every single time. We just want to yeet it onto this one big boy. So that is interaction bubbles input to vector 4. In here, we're getting the previous dudes and then shucking them into here. Interaction bubbles input. Which should be fine. So why is it only that when we... in here, if we add 4 vector interaction bubbles input. And those are just that context. And we just set it to 0 for some dumb reason. Then it starts working? Like, what's up with that? It's like it isn't refreshed or something. I mean, it's definitely a bug, but... Like, what if I set that to, like, 1 billion or, like, 1, you know? Because, like, we're just resetting it later on in the stack. Yeah. So it doesn't actually matter. Oh, you know what it could be? No, I've got no idea. That's stupid. Maybe it's getting culled because these don't... No, but like if I did that, it's like, oh yeah, fucking set the dude with the velocity and stuff. I wonder if that would... So that should be like, yeah, wind. Here's our RGs. But then if we didn't have this there... Would we only get the blue channel? But not the RG. That is wacky as fuck. I'm sure it would be fine if we just had a fresh grid with like no attributes assigned. Yeah. Okay. Let me do a... R2RK. Hello, hello. I want to thank you for inspiring me so much after years of avoiding Unreal Engine. Finally back with new power. Hell yeah. Developing myself, but in web domain. So stuff like shaders, materials, animations. Huge help for me. The Blender set always stopped from proceeding. Had to use Marketplace stuff now. I can finally work on actual fun parts. Thank you so much. No worries. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear that you're making the leap. The leap of faith. Trust in yourself. You can do it. Trust in your abilities. Also, Mark, how are you doing? How are you going? Get stash. Cool. Oh, looks like my internet is not happy at all. What the frick? But I'm already on low enough bitrate. Maybe it's the weather. Maybe it's the weather. Maybe it's the baby. Hash grid time AO. Yeah. Yeah, I just figured out the complications of it to some degree. So I just did a fresh git, just reset back to commit. So I can finally do it properly, potentially. It should be fine, TM. Good taking a little break from Unrealing, but soon have to get back to it. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Taking a break is great. It's always a good idea. I highly recommend taking breaks. Yo, nice balls. Oh my god, look at them balls. Another thing I was thinking about was, this is just a little side tangent, but like doing a flow map. Fuck flow maps. Flow map UV? What the fuck? Flow map. Simple. Pushes the diffuse and normal textures along flow map vectors, blah 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 blah. Flow maps 2D. Use working world XY coordinates instead of using UVs. Here we go. So yeah, I was thinking, instead of doing like a UV distortion, what would this look like if I was not dumb? You know? Oh, you've got to actually take in the... It's fucking lame. Well, what does this even do? It's literally just a, yeah, ping pong between two panners of the thing, right? Time. Da-da-da. Subtract 5, bracket, so that that one's doing that, that one's doing that. Yeah, potentially. I think I can probably send a low resolution version, like, you know, a 16 by 16 version out of Niagara back to the CPU, to then be used by like meta sounds and whatnot. That could be a decent way of doing it. Trade learning rates of UE5? The internet. No, but well, I mean, yes, but also something. Sorry, give me one sec. Let's just do this real quick. Yeah, also, Benny, hello. Thank you for the YouTube vids. They've been mega helpful. You go into more detail and provide clear examples of use cases. Thanks. That's very kind of you. It's very, very kind. Okay, that does actually distort nicely-ish. God, I hadn't even thought about using a flow map. But like it pushes so hard. So hard? Why does it disappear, though? It's like I'm not telling it to disappear, right? Opacity mask multiplied by radial gradient. Ah, here. Let's not do that then. Graham just saying Jack goes crazy. Yeah, it's pretty lit. It's pretty litty. Okay, that works. To some degree. It's a little bit pixely. I mean, it is a very low res, though. Yeah, flow maps are kind of based. So the way I was doing it previously was literally just like distorting the UVs. I mean, you can kind of see the flow map bullshit going on. Like flipping between the two textures. It's almost like they're using a sine wave instead of a... No, they're fracking it. Yeah, so it is linear. Fuck, I'd want to do like a rotation of like 3 of them. What a fucking mess. What an actual mess. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad. I could probably write a better flow map that does like a triple whammy. I could do better. Yeah, flame up's an interesting one. I mean, that would come in handy for like this stuff. Probably be a better way of doing that. Yeah. No. Let me just. Fuck. This into there. This into. There. What were you doing? From there? No, are we from... Oh, fuck, I'm so lost. Yeah, Maybe I should just... You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna get... get stash. We control the source. Sorry, let me catch up on the chat. Oh. So another thing that simulates snow, being able to change normal map on the fly to deform it, or is that stupid? That's what my plugin does. It kind of handles that kind of thing, like changing it on the fly. But yeah, like doing steps and whatnot. So if you wanted to do like a voxel approach for something like footsteps, that would be extremely like memory intensive, you know? Because you'd have to have a voxel for like every few centimeters of stuff. The way that I do it in my plugin is basically generating a height map of like, you know, the footprint bulges, as well as like the normals that would have occurred for that kind of thing. And that's like the way that most games will do it, like, you know, Red Dead Redemption and The Last of Us and all those kind of games that do, you know, snow and sand and stuff. Genshin Impact even. Yeah, it's just like a 2D projection map. That is actually the tutorials I was using somewhere already outdated. I figured you might have something off the top of your head, now as if not. Was that to do with... Oh, good learning resource for UE5. Yeah, I mean, when I learned, it was back in, like, Unreal 4.24. So, and, like, since then, I haven't really used any tutorial thingers. I just kind of... I mean, streaming is basically my tutorial. Because there's always a bunch of people in here, and they're like, oh, you suck, do it this way. And I'm like, fuck you, but I'll listen, you know? Galvanic, hello. I'm actually thinking of wrapping it up, because my internet is kind of a bit, you know, a bit how's it going? I'm just getting really hungry, but I feel like figuring out all of that index shit has just kind of fried my brain. So I think we might wrap it up for now. Maybe I'll stream in the morning. I don't know. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. I'm going to call it there. But I hope everyone has a great night or day. I will be streaming again tomorrow, and we'll actually implement the hash grid. Hopefully there aren't a bunch of help tickets for the plugin. I mean, it would be great if there were, because that means that more people, you know, are using the plugin. But yeah, it should work. The only problem is that there's something. What am I trying to say? The only problem is that the thing with the stuff can't even, my brain's just not even. We're going to be rating Boom. Yeah, right, there's Boom. Hell yeah. Yeah. Everyone stick around for Boom's stream. Because Boom is very chaotic. I'm sure you all love their stream. But with that, we say goodbye. Goodbye. And also YouTube's. Goodbye. See ya. Thanks for watching.